queue.
No, but they usually hop right in as soon as we go. Alrighty, hi guys. Good to see you today. We'll go ahead. We will get this show on the road here. This is our brown and red 6 o'clock class. Go ahead and go attention. Face flags, Gaki, Kunye. Face us, Shabu Nimge, Kunye. Let's go ahead. We'll get it warmed up today. Go and roll those shoulders backwards. We're going to be working on a lot of fun stuff today, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you noticed, we have a familiar face today. This is Mr. Riley. I know you guys haven't seen him in a couple weeks, but we are back teaching. Go ahead and go arms forwards. Hopefully you guys have had a fun week at home. Oh, hello, hello. Lauren and Jacob are here. Hello. Good to see you guys. And go ahead and go side to side. Always happy to have you guys coming along here, working hard, and go up and down. We are going to have a fun class today, I tell you that. Go ahead and step back guarding seats. Hiya! You got your back leg rising kicks here. Ready, Hana?
Hana.
Dual.
Duo.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tase.
Tase.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yudal.
Yuda.
Ahot.
Ahot.
Yul.
Yo.
Jump to a tree. Hiya! Other side. Ready, Hana?
Hana.
Dual.
Duo.
Set. Set.
Net.
Tase.
Tase.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yudal.
Yuda.
Ahot.
Ahot.
Yul.
Yo.
And go ahead and jump to the tree. Hiya!
Hup.
We're going to be working your side rising kicks today. I know we don't do these every time, but you guys are going to be working hook kicks today, so you really want to open up those hips. Go ahead and go sideways. If you want, that back foot can pivot, or you can stay unpivoted. That choice is yours. Hands are up, belly sideways. Oh, let's see who's saying hello. Oh, no, we're frozen. That's okay. We'll hopefully unfreeze here. Hello, Nicole. Go ahead and go hands up, belly sideways. We've got side rising kicks here. Ready? And Hana.
Hana.
Duo.
Duo.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tase.
Tase.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yuda.
Yuda.
Ahot.
Ahot.
Yo.
Yo.
Jump switch feet. Hiya.
Hup.
Other side here. Ready? Hana.
Hana.
Duo.
Duo.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tase.
Tase.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yuda.
Yuda.
Ahot.
Ahot.
Yo.
Yo.
Alrighty, we had one more here. Alrighty, they are saying that we are frozen. We'll go ahead and we'll continue here. Give us just a second. I'm going to type in chat here really quickly, guys. We will continue teaching. Hopefully we unfreeze.
Everyone or just them?
There's a couple groups. Alrighty, so we'll just go ahead. We'll jump back from here. Looks like we have a lot of people commenting. It was frozen for me, but I reloaded it. Thank you, Alex. Cool. So here's what we're going to do here. From this position, we're going to go ahead. We've got a little bit of a fun warm-up. I did this warm-up with my little ninjas, and it was actually fun to watch. While we're not on Zoom, I think you guys will enjoy it. How it's going to work is I'm going to have my two baby hand pads like normal. Now, our little hand pads are two colors. My one color is green. My other color is red. If you see me hold out a red paddle, I will go ahead. Let's have you guys do 2 burpees. So if you see the red paddle, it is 2 burpees. If I hold up the green paddle, you guys are going to go ahead. You're going to give me 5 jumping jacks. Here's the fun part, though. If I slam them together, you're going to give me a squat jump. And this is your favorite squat jump. So one more time. You see the red paddle, 2 burpees. If you see the green paddle, 5 jumping jacks. If you hear, that is 1 squat jump. If you want to make it harder on yourself, squat jump tuck. Squat jump tuck. We'll go ahead and get ready. Mr. Riley will demonstrate this one today. Go ahead and get ready. You're getting in shape, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. Get up and go. So 2 burpees. Try to beat Mr. Riley. Ready? And go!
Just one.
Just one. There we go. And go! 5 jumping jacks. And go! 5 jumping jacks again. And go! So 2 awesome burpees. And go! And awesome squat jump there. That one was a little bit loud, sorry. We've got those 2 burpees. And last one, 5 jumping jacks. Awesome. Alrighty, go ahead and take a couple deep breaths for me, guys. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Alrighty. What we're going to go ahead, I have a couple minutes left with you guys for our warm-up here. Mr. Riley, will you check our comments just to make sure that we're not still frozen? Thank you very much. So what we're going to be doing from here is we are going to be warming up and burning our legs a little bit. You guys are going to do the standard Master Wagner wake-up drill. So I do these every single morning when I wake up. It takes me 6 minutes, and that's all it's going to take us today. We're going to do a 1-minute leg hold each of your front kicks, your round kicks, and your side kicks. Here's your choice. If you would like to go ahead and hold on to something like a chair, you are more than welcome to, or the wall, or a sibling that consents, that's okay. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. I am going to go ahead and grab a chair for this today, just because I want to work on the height of my kicks, but you guys can choose to hold this in air if you want to. So go ahead, grab a chair or an accoutrement if you need to. You need a chair?
We're good. All right, we're unfrozen. Cool.
Wonderful.
Good.
Awesome. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead. I'll start with my hand just on the side here. I'm going to be doing a front kick first. One really big thing. When you are holding your front kick, I want you to take a look at where your hips are. When I lift up my leg here, my hips naturally want to come up. I can't let my hips come up. My leg comes straight out in front of me, and my hips stay low. So my hands are up, or they are after I get our timer ready to go. We're going to do 1 minute holding whichever leg you would prefer first, because we're going to get to both sides. Go ahead and chamber and kick. Good. If you are choosing not to hold onto a chair, bring both hands up by your face. If you would like, work on your foot positioning here. So that means ball of the foot is forwards, toes are pulled backwards. Good. Keep this up. Try to keep those hands up. That's my big issue. I always let my hands drop. Keep those hips down, belly button facing forwards. You should feel a burn on the top of your muscle here. We are halfway there. You guys can keep this up. Keep working. Try to make sure that the foot that is on the ground here, your toes, are also facing towards your target. If your toes are off to the side, you're also leaving your hips open, and keeping those hips open is what allows you to not be able to work these flexible muscles here. They are different sections of muscle. Go and keep holding here. Keep holding. Don't stop. I know this is a leg burn, but you guys have got this. Keep pushing and time. Chamber and down. We're going to do the other leg here. I'll go ahead and I'll scoot over this way. I'll move my chair. Same thing as before. Go ahead and pick that leg. Go ahead and chamber and kick. Good. My hand is up. My belly is forward. My toes are forward. My toes are forward. The ball of my foot is pointing. My toes are pulled back on the leg that is up, and my hand is up by my face. Good. Keep working this.
Tell I have a bad side.
Right? I completely understand, sir. Kiddos at home, you'll notice there may be one leg where you can lift all the way up here and keep it there for a long time. You have a good side and a bad side. Those are called non and dominant legs. So dominant and non-dominant legs. Chances are, if you're right-handed, you're probably right-legged. If you're left-handed, you may be left-legged or right-legged, but the way we train, chances are you guys are all probably right-legged. I am right-legged. Are you left or right-legged, sir?
Right.
There we go. It's just kind of a funny little nuance in the way that we train. Go ahead and keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. And good. Alrighty. Other side now. This time when you do these techniques, I'll go ahead. I'm going to hold the chair behind me here because I want to be kicking forwards. We're going to go ahead and we'll hold a round kick here next. as you're doing this, if I have a chair and I'm going all the way back, I'm kicking up really high like this, this is not the way you want to be doing that. You don't want to be leaning super far over. Keep your posture up as you're doing these. Looks like we have a question here. Right-handed but left-legged, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it depends on which leg you are stronger and more balanced on. But go ahead and put that hand on your chair or keep your hands up. Go ahead and chamber and kick. Good, be on one straight line as you do this. If you do need a chair, you are welcome. Oh, but you got it. You got it. Also, in case you guys haven't heard, it is Mr. Riley's birthday on Monday, so be sure to tell him happy birthday. He's turning 18. He's going to be an adult. How does that feel, sir?
Weird.
You're going to be a legal adult. Means you can't kill anyone anymore.
Oh, man.
Man. Don't kill kids at home. Don't kill people. That was a joke. All right, keep those hands up. Keep that leg burning. Toes pointed. Good. Keep going, keep going. We've got about 15 seconds or so left. No matter what, keep good posture. Doesn't matter how low your leg gets, but keep those toes pointed. You should feel a burn. We are almost there. Almost done. And time. Chamber, set it down. Go ahead and switch. We've got our other side now. Go ahead and get ready. Get set and go. I would ask if you were doing anything fun for your birthday, sir, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing fun to do except for go outside and get some exercise.
Right. Go to New Mexico.
You're going to New Mexico?
To isolate, basically.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
New Mexico is a really cool place.
Yeah, my mom was raised there.
Good to know. Albuquerque is a fun name to spell, and it's a fun place to go. So keep this up, kids. We're over halfway so far, so we've got about 20 seconds left. Keep that leg up. Keep those toes pointed.
Don't worry, we're not traveling anywhere populated.
Good. 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 Keep this up, guys. We're almost there. And time. Chamber and set it down. Will you check that comment for me, sir? All right, our last one that we're working on today is cool. And we're going to be doing a side kick here. Side kick hold, same deal as before. Work on that sword foot. So take that side, hands are up. Get ready. Chamber and kick. Good. I'm trying to watch the screen and kick at the same time here. Like I said, I do this every morning when I wake up. I do 2 front kicks, I do 2 round kicks, and I do 2 side kick holds for a minute each. This 6 minutes a day, while it does burn and it does hurt, this is what allows me to keep my legs out for so long. This allows me balance. This gives me flexibility. This 6 minutes that I'm willing to give away of my life every day helps me a lot when it comes to martial arts training. I highly recommend that it's something that you guys consider, doing these leg holds, doing some sort of exercise and kicking every single day for martial arts, because the benefits are endless. Your leg strength will go through the roof as you guys do this. Keep it up. You've got 10 seconds left. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Keep pushing. Almost there. And time. We've got one other leg, and then we are moving on. Then Mr. Riley is taking over. Go ahead and get ready. Get that chamber and kick.
I look pretty.
You know, it
Right now.
doesn't matter if you look pretty or if you look pretty funny. All that matters is that you guys are working on this at home.
Yep.
I will say when I first started these, I was about down here being able to hold for a minute. Eventually, you guys can get all the way up to here. For me, I try to keep it at my waist level every single time I hold. But if you guys try to get higher and higher and higher, that's up to you. Just make sure you're not leaning over super far. You are postured in a good position. Elbows in, hands are up. Keep working hard. Good. Watch and make sure that your posture is correct. Your belly button should be facing completely sideways. Your hand should be up, but you should almost be looking over your shoulder. Your hip your heel, everything is all in one line as you guys do this. Keep it up, try not to stop. I'm sure we're almost there, but I haven't checked in a while. And time, chamber and down. Great job, guys. If you need to, go ahead, get some water for us. Other than that, we're rocking it. Oh, joy. I'm seeing emojis.
It's not easy, right?
Fail 2 times. Yeah, no, not easy at all. That's okay. So that is, yeah, no, it's not super easy, but that's okay. So from here, if you need water, go ahead and get some water. From here, we're going to be moving into some boxing and some kicking. You guys will be working with Mr. Riley. I believe we're doing some 360 hook kicks.
Yes, ma'am.
Fun stuff. Fun stuff. I got it, sir.
Cool.
You go for it.
Awesome. All right. Hopefully our legs are nice and warmed up. I know mine are. So we're going to be doing our outside 360 hooks and some sides today. Now, I've heard that you guys have done your outside 360 side kicks. Today we're going to do mainly our hook kicks. These are super duper fun. I love these a lot. They're not much harder than our side kicks, but just to review our 360s before we add anything on, if we're in our guarding stance here, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our back foot and we're going to take a step forward. All right. Now, I see a lot of people take big steps like that, right? That's going to be a lot slower than if we just step forward just like that, right? Then from here, it's just like every other spin kick. We turn, we look over our back shoulder, we make sure we can see everything that we're aiming at, and then for right now, we'll just do a side kick and then land in front, right? So one more time, I scoot back, my back leg takes a step, I turn like I'm running away, I look towards my back, I turn, I see everything that I'm about to kick, and then my back leg picks up, side kick, and I land in front, all right? Now, when we do these, it's a little bit tricky to get our momentum going completely forward with that side kick, right? I know I struggle with it, a lot of people do. So, when we're guarding stance, and we take a step, we turn, what I'm gonna do is instead of throwing that side kick, I'm gonna throw a hook kick and land in front. For some of you, this is way easier. For some, it's a lot harder, but we're using that spinning momentum a lot more than with our side kick, right? So our side kick, all of our momentum went forward. This time, it's all going sideways. So one more time, I step, oh, excuse me, that's a 360 outside. So I step, turn, look, hook kick, land in front, all right? What I'm gonna have you do is you're just gonna slowly work your way up to it. If this is super duper difficult for you, try just switching your feet and doing a 360 and then adding that step in, all right? Because all it is a step and then a normal spin kick, right? So if you just want to do your spin a couple times and then add that step, it might be a little bit easier. But all we're going to do, we're going to do this 4 times on this side. Go at your own pace, which might mean you have to do everything step by step. It might mean you get to go full speed. So my hands are up here. I step, hook, and I land in front. I'm going to scoot back again. Guarding stance, my hands are always up. I step, spin, right here. One more time, or 2 more times. I step, spin, land in front, just like that.
Quick question, Mr. Riley.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you want to land in front on a 360 spin hook kick?
Good question. So when I am making up all this ground, and there's really a couple reasons, but I'm making up all this ground, right? I'm stepping forward, which in a sparring situation means they're super duper far away, right? So I'm getting close to them. I don't want to step away again, right? I'm stepping forward, then I can throw strikes, I can throw combos, and it's just a little bit more controlled, right? If I whip all the way around, I'm landing it back. It's a lot harder to continue with my combo going forward, right? This covers a ton of distance. If you guys don't have that distance at home, maybe just start with your normal spin, but do it with the opposite side in front, right? So if I'm in my normal guarding stance, when I take a step, I'm just getting more momentum. If you don't have that space, just try a normal spin hook kick. Awesome. Same thing on the other side, right? We take our back leg, we step forward, we turn, I find my target, and then I hook and land in front, back in my guarding stance, right? I'm gonna take a step back. I'm stepping forward, hook, then I can land in front, all right? What I'm gonna have you do is we're gonna do, again, 4 of these on this side, but when you land, throw a jab cross. Sound good? So I'm in my guarding stance here, step, hook, land, jab, cross, just like that, and then I'm gonna step back. We're gonna go 3 more times. So step, spin, jab, cross, and then I can scoot back. Ready, step, spin, jab, cross, just like that. Ask questions? Oh,
Nope, we're okay, sir.
perfect. Hands are up, very last one. Step, spin, jab, cross, and then I'm right back here. That rechamber is super duper important, right? The whole point of doing an outside 360 is usually so I can get distance and I can get momentum, right? If I don't do that 360 and then rechamber, I'm just gonna land like over here, right? I go here, and then I land way over here, and they're over there. I just defeated the whole purpose of doing that 360.
And you
right?
squared yourself up, sir.
Yeah, and I squared myself up, right? I don't want to get hit like this. I'm in my guarding stance. I'm ready to go. Awesome. Those are some of my favorite kicks. They're super duper fun. You get to cover a lot of distance. What?
Could you add the jump?
Oh yeah. All right, let's add the jump. So the jump can be super duper tricky, but it's really, really fun. It looks really cool. When we step, instead of setting our foot down here, we're instead going to almost do like a chamber, right? We're going to jump as we would normally take that step, right? So we're gonna break it down into 2 parts. We're going to jump to that leg, and then we'll throw that kick. So we're here, we just jump and spin, right? Try that a couple times. You jump and spin. You're gonna try and land all the way back in front. It looks a little silly, right? But you jump and then land in front, right?
How far apart are your legs when you're doing this jump, sir? Are you jumping close to your other foot or like at a normal stepping pace or normal stepping distance?
Here?
Yes,
About
sir.
a normal stepping distance for me.
Cool.
Yeah. If you do it on this side, that's a good question. I'll do it here. All I'm doing is with this step, it's about 1 more guarding stance distance away. Some people like to really go like this. It's just going to kind of throw you off balance, right? Everything should feel super normal. So when I do this jump, I'm here, and then I just land there. Now it looks kind of silly now, but let's add that kick. So I'm going to come up, I'm going to throw this leg in the air, and as I jump, I'm kicking with my back leg, right? I'm getting that momentum from this chamber and jump. So I want to go 1, 2, right? I land on that other leg, and my leg gets to kick. So I bring this leg up, I switch, and then I would kick, just like that. Full speed, I go here, up, kick, and then hopefully land facing forward. So I'm up, kick, and then land here, right? If you can land in front, that's a little bit better, but these are tricky even for me. 1 more time, I'm here, land in front, or in back, right? Awesome, all right, so these...
Just landing is the important
Yeah,
part, right?
landing's the important part, right? These are super duper tricky, so if they're hard to get at first, that's totally okay. Just remember, lift this foot up, I'm stepping, and I'm throwing my other leg up to kick as I land back on my other foot, right? It's almost like I'm switching between my feet. I go 1, 2, 3. And then when you add it all together, that kick starts to get higher and higher into the air. Awesome. Now, these are ones that you're going to have to practice a lot. Obviously, I need to practice them a little bit, right?
Oh, so that's sorry, sir. They were asking if you could just say go before they're supposed to be doing it with you.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're going to practice these a couple times before we move on. For right now, just pick your favorite side. It'll be the easiest. Once you got it down on your favorite side, then we can go to our least favorite side. So we're in our guarding stance. When I say go, everybody's going to go. So our hands are up. Ready, get set, and go. And then land here. Perfect. Again, in your guarding stance, ready, and go. And back here. Now.
I am so dizzy.
Yeah, that's okay. If you want to switch to the other side, so you get a little bit less dizzy. That might be a good benefit, or just take a break for a second. But your hands are up here. We're gonna do 3 more. So 1, whoop, and back. Try and reset, make it a little bit less dizzy. Again, ready and go.
You're right.
Question?
So he was just saying spotting, focusing your eyes on one spot, having a spot before you throw the kick can help with dizziness.
That's a great comment, yeah. If you are looking at the target the whole time, right? My eyes are on the target, and then immediately my eyes are on the target again. That's gonna help me get a lot more orientated than if I was just spinning with my kick the whole time, right? I'm trying to spot my target the whole time. Awesome. That's a really good comment. One more time, try it out. Again, these just take practice. So your hands are up, you're ready, and go. And we're back here. Perfect. All right. Awesome job. We'll keep working on those throughout the week. Hopefully, Master Wagon will be able to see how you guys are doing on Zoom later on in the week. But let's move on, shall we?
Yeah. Some boxing.
Yeah, so our boxing, we have a bunch of defensive moves this rotation. Starting off with, we just have our checks, right? Hopefully you guys are familiar with my checks. Remember, I brush my hair, grab my neck, and bring it back, right? This is not gonna protect me. This ain't gonna protect me because I can still get hit, right? Right next to my ear, protecting my ear, just like that, right? Perfect. And my other hand, it stays up, just like that. So I'm here. If I'm checking on my backside, you turn just a little bit. I see a lot of over rotations. It's still blocking a round kick or a hook, right? So instead of here, we're just taking a little step, or not a little step, a little pivot, and then right back here. A little pivot and right back. Check and check. So try a couple of those out at your own pace. Checks should be fast, but that shouldn't mean that they look like this, right? As soon as we start going fast, I see a lot of just that. They got to get all the way up, block, and then back. So you want to go and then. So try, let's do 3 sets. So ready, and 1, just like that. 2, good, and 3, perfect, good. Now that we've got our checks down, let's do our body checks. Body checks are super duper important. You use them in sparring all the time, right? What's great is we got these hard elbows. People don't like to kick those very much. If you get really good at body checking, it's almost like an attack, right? They round kick you, you body check, and then they don't want to kick there anymore.
If you've ever sparred Master Murphy, you know.
If you've ever sparred Master Murphy, you know for a fact that really hurts. You can wear as much padding as you want, it's still going to hurt. So just like our head checks, our hands are up. What I'm going to do is instead of dropping my hands, I'm going to kind of scrunch to one side, just a little bit. Now, I don't want to lean to one side. I just want to kind of compress here, right? I want to protect everything from my stomach to my ribs. So my hands are up. I'm just kind of compressing here, and I'm blocking to the side, just like that, right? My hand and arm is all the way to the side, but I'm still in my guarding stance. So I'm here.
Are you crunching sideways or are you crunching forward?
It's a good question. It might look a little bit weird on camera, but I'll try and do it from every angle. But we're crunching more forward, just like this, right? Just dropping down a little bit. And if you're here, it's like this here, right? I'm almost pushing them away from me. I'm here and then back, right? As soon as we start crunching to the side, what if that round kick suddenly starts going towards our head? That's not going to be fun, right? We don't want to lean into it. We want to push forward just a little bit, right? So we block here, just like that. You want to make sure you're blocking the entire side of your body here. So we go 1 and 2. It might feel a little bit awkward, but it's super duper useful. Blocking here, trying not to drop my hands too much, right? If I read the kick wrong, it comes up to my face. I still want to have that protection, right? Or maybe a punch, anything like that. I'm blocking, right? So we have 1, 2, we've got 3 and 4. Now you guys haven't done these yet, but we're going to do leg checks today, all right? Just like our other checks, it's going a little bit, or it's coming more to the side, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring my leg up, just like this. My elbow is gonna meet my leg just like that. It's almost like I'm making a wall in or away from that kick, right?
Let me answer one question here really quickly. You will pivot on your back foot when you're doing body checks just a little bit. So that hopefully that answers that question. Go ahead, sir.
It was the...
Yeah, do we pivot?
Yeah, just a little bit. Anything, it shouldn't be uncomfortable, right? If it feels super duper weird, you might need to pivot a little bit or change it up. Awesome. So our leg checks, we can use these to block leg kicks, which is super duper useful, but you can also use these in a bunch of different scenarios. I like to use these all the time if someone likes to throw a round kick every time I rush in, right? If I'm rushing in, if I take a step and they're going to throw a round kick, I can push them forward and then I can throw punches and kicks. Or I can just use it purely as defense. I bring my leg up. It's at about a 45-degree angle. My hand comes right down on top here. I'm completely protected, right? And back here. You guys probably have done these at yellow through blue bout where you did your 8 corners or your 8 corner blocking. All it is, I'm bringing my leg up. My elbow is blocking just like my leg, right? So we block, bring it back. Block, bring it back here. It's not completely in front. It's not completely to the side. It's somewhere in between, right? Just like that. And I bring it back here and back. Now with the other leg, it's the exact same thing. I'm just bringing it up and then back here. Bring it up and back here, all right? Now these might feel a little weird at first, but they're super duper good for blocking those lower kicks.
We had a question. How do you stop slamming your elbow into your knee when you do these leg checks? They're saying that this is causing some pain when they do it.
That's a good question, yeah. Instead of bringing your elbow down on top of your knee, if your hands are up here, it should just have to move out, right? If I'm here, if my hands are up in the right place, boom, just like that. My leg comes way higher up than my arm moves down. If my arm's moving down a bunch, I might not protect my head. Now that's not totally the point of a leg check, but all I should have to do is bring my knee up to match my elbow here, right? My elbow just does that, right? It doesn't go down at all. Out and back, just like that. Same thing with the other side. Up and back, just like that. Here. Then I'm blocking where leg kicks could come. I'm also kind of blocking like my stomach, right? Here, just like that. And remember, we can use this in tons of different applications. If someone's round kicking me, I can block here. Or if I think they're going to throw a round kick, when I rush in, I can step and then throw something. That's one of my favorites. These are super duper fun to experiment with.
I hate that when you do that, sir.
Oh, it's so much fun. Everyone hates it, which means it works, right? Awesome.
That is true.
So one more time. We have our head checks, we've got our body checks here, and we've got our leg checks, just like that. Awesome. Keep practicing those. Those look super good. Remember, your arm comes out and not down. I used to do that all the time where I'd hit myself. Perfect.
Wonderful. Alrighty. Go ahead, get your screamer sticks, come back for me.
Fantastic.
Cool. Okay, so I want to focus a little bit, and again, I'll do these as I have been normally, so I'll come up closer to the camera, and I'll go ahead and I'll be on my knees here to demonstrate this. I'm going to move the camera down just a little bit so you guys can see me better. When you do this, you are welcome to practice standing up or kneeling. I practice kneeling just so I make sure that I'm using more control around my base. I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of time on 6 count today, but I am going to be focusing on our Screama sticks. Wow. Yes, Master Wagner. No, our Redondo specifically. So when we talk about our sticks here, one thing that I did notice, I did a couple Zooms with kiddos on a Screama, and I noticed one thing that I want you to focus on. Your puño specifically, so the bottom part of your stick. If you are noticing that you have more than a baseball grip of puño, so if you have significantly more here, this is not an ideal way to be holding your stick. You want to make sure you have about a puño's length. I keep maybe about an inch more other than that, and I'm only about this far up into my stick. Any higher, you lose your momentum and your ability to use this as a weapon, because here I can't strike nearly as hard as I can if I'm here. So just a couple of things with that. Let's briefly review our 6 count today. We'll talk about high, low, high. I'll talk about forehand and backhand, and then I'm going to move right into redondo. So 6 count, if you guys already know it, you're like, Master Wagner, I can do this over a million times. I want you to be practicing as I'm talking a flow. So this is what I want you to be doing if you know this already. If you don't know that and you're like, wow, okay, what do I do? Go ahead and follow along with me. We're going to start our left hand, or for you guys, your right hand is going to come across. You're going to go forehand. You're striking to the temple. Now it goes to your opposite shoulder. Backhand comes low. You're striking to the knees. This is a backhand because the back of your hand is coming through. It's also going to go back to the shoulder. From here, our first hand again does a backhand to the head, and it tucks in. So we go forehand, opposite shoulder, backhand low, opposite shoulder, backhand high, tuck in. We'll go ahead, we'll do this 2 times. We'll go through this slow the first time, and we'll go through it at moderate speed the second time. So from here, I'm hitting high and in, low and up, high and under, high and in, low and up, high and under. If that feels good, we'll go ahead and we'll do a moderate speed here. So we're going to go high and low and high and high and low and high and. So I know a majority of us have already done this 6 count before. I'm not super worried about it anymore. Let's go ahead. We'll review our redondo super duper quickly. Redondo. If there is a person in front of me, which there will be when you guys practice this and perform it for belt testing, you don't want to hit this person. My redondo needs to specifically go over your head, over their head, and go to the opposite side of their body in order for you to be able to strike. That means I'm not coming across here to do my techniques. That across will hit someone in the face, I promise. So from this position here, what you're going to do is you're going to come over top and back around to that shoulder. This backhand that's under comes over top, back around to that shoulder. My hand on top goes over top, back around to that shoulder. This redondo is almost the exact same eskrima stick techniques as the 6 count, except there's more of a flow to them. My question, do we tuck it? So do we put down our elbows? So as I'm doing this, I'm coming over, in, over, in, over, in. Yes, you will do this tuck. When you start going super duper fast, you may notice a lack of chambering. That's okay. If you do have a lack of chambering on this redondo, as long as you're keeping a flow, you're going across your body and you're not hitting anyone, you should be okay. So from this position, we're coming over, over, over. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to go a little bit faster with this. Same thing, still these 6 counts, but a moderate speed. So we're going over, 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 tuck, over, 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 tuck. We'll go ahead and we'll go a little bit faster with this. Same thing, 6 moves. Ready, go. Over, 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 tuck, over, 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 tuck. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to eliminate that pause in between one side and the other. So we'll still do this 6 count. However, we're going to go ahead. We're going to work this 1 through 6 without a pause here. The only difference that you'll see is instead of tucking and pausing at the bottom of your 3rd move, you're actually just going to continue working. So from here, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you notice, there's not much of a difference between the 2, but that little pause, eliminating it, can cause you to go significantly faster. We'll go one last time. I'm going to go through 2 times now, so we'll do 12 strikes in total. Your goal is to try to follow along with me, but if you can't, I encourage you to go at your own pace. If you can smoke me and you're going faster, that's okay with me too. So from here, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Keep your eskrima sticks nearby. I am going to move over into this form for just a couple minutes. I'll add on so you guys have something to go back to for YouTube Live. Keep your sticks nearby because I do want to make sure that we get to those on Zoom today. So from here, we'll go ahead and work Tegik Paljung. As we're doing Tegik Paljung, you guys should know up to almost the 9 block. My goal is to get you to and add on that 9 block today. So I'll go ahead, I'll start facing backwards like normal. So if we're in gym B, I'll go ahead and I'll move up the screen just a little bit. I am short, but I'm not that short. So from this ready position, we'll go through this form all the way up to our last pressing block, and I'll review in depth how to do that 9 block correctly. Try to stay together with me. Go ahead and do this run through with me, please. So from gym B, name of your form, take a cold young man, and begin. Hiya! Hiya! Keep your body facing this way. You should know about up to here, or maybe a little bit earlier than that. Well, do we have any questions?
Yeah, it just says, are we going to do Zoom? And yes, the last 15 minutes.
Yes, the last 15 minutes or so. I know I'm coming up on that 15-minute mark here, but yeah, right at around 6:45, we'll hop off here and we will jump over to Zoom. Again, if you ever don't have that link, you're not sure how to get in. Do this one more time. What I want you to do, I know this sounds funny. When I teach my staff, and when we have our staff meetings, I actually make my staff do this exact same thing as an exercise. When you go through this form next time, I want you to say the stance, and I want you to say the movement as you go. So if I'm beginning, I'm saying step forward, back stance, guarding stance. Then I'll say left leg shifts, reverse punch, and a front stance. Then I would say double motion to left leg front stance, left hand inside block, reverse punch, front punch, C-step, step forward, front stance, punch. So if you guys feel comfortable trying that and you want to further up here, adding everything together, this is an exercise called neurobics. It will help you to remember this form better if you're able to try this. If it's too much right now, that's okay. So the turnaround into the cat stance. Okay.
Just when they can't see.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll go ahead. I'll make sure that you guys feel comfortable with all that too. But we'll go ahead. I will talk and go through this once. We'll do it one more time. I'll show you guys this 9 block and I'll show you how to get into it, and then we'll hop over to Zoom. So we'll go ahead and go from GB. From here, we'll begin. Left leg steps forward, back stance, guarding block. Left leg shifts, front stance, reverse punch. From here, double motion, right, left, land in front, left leg, left hand inside block, right hand reverse punch, left hand punch. We're going to see step forwards, right leg front stance, right hand punch. You'll key up there. Hiya! Left leg is going to step behind you. This is a bow stance. This is a mountain block and the low block combined together. Your left leg is going to step towards your camera. Belly button turns. Right hand comes in and upset punches. Left leg steps over right. Not under, not behind, not together. Over. Right leg steps out again. Mountain block. Bow stance. Mountain block on one hand, low block on the other. Belly button turns. Left hand comes up under and upset punches. From here, your right leg steps away from the camera. Right leg steps behind you. You're going to go into a left leg back stance, double knife hand. From here, your left leg's going to step across. Left leg front stance, reverse punch with your right hand. Right leg's going to kick and land behind you. You slide back here. Left hand pressing block, left leg cat stance. Step again. Right hand pressing block, right leg cat stance. This transition, remember, we don't move our feet at all. All we're doing is switching where our feet are placed. So from here, my left leg's going to lift up, hands come behind me, double knife hand. Left leg lifts up and does a front kick. Left leg's going to land in a front stance in front of me. Right hand's going to reverse punch. We're going to slide back here. Left hand pressing block, left leg cat stance. My hands are going to come in front of me now. I turn and rotate. This is a right leg cat stance, double knife hand. Right leg picks up and front kicks. Right leg lands in front, left hand reverse punches. Right hand and right foot slide back. Right hand pressing block, right leg cat stance. You should know up to here. If you don't, that's okay. Again, schedule private lesson times with me. I just released a bunch of new ones. I have 17 going on for next week. So you guys have plenty of area to sign on. But if they fill up, I'll make sure that there's always room for more. From this cat stance and pressing block here, What we're going to move into is this 9 block. Now, what I want you guys to do, I'll go ahead and face the camera as I'm doing this. This way it's a little bit easier for you guys. If I'm here in this position, sorry, I'll go here. If I'm here in this position, all I'm going to do is this right leg, I'm going to keep my body facing the same direction. My right leg is going to step into a sitting stance. So one more time, I'm here, right leg steps. That's all I'm doing with my legs. With my hands, how it's going to work is I'm going to come up and I'm going to drop down with this 9 block. Now for y'all, right hand's down and left hand is coming into the bicep. Did we have a question?
Yeah. Do you want us to do a wide swinging pressing block or a wide swing pressing block?
So it's not coming up super high, especially after that reverse punch. It's actually here. So it's a pretty small motion. Palm comes up, palm is chambered into ribs, palm presses down. That's the extent of that pressing block. Good question.
Mm-hmm.
So from this cat stance, one more time, what you're going to do, I'll go ahead and I'll mirror you guys. So you should be in, nope, we should be here. We'll go from here. From here, your right leg steps to the side here. You'll land in that sitting stance. Right hand comes up, left hand comes down. We look like this and drop. We punch down and through. We land in this 9 block.
Perfect.
From here, we'll go ahead. We'll move over to Zoom just so we have a couple minutes left. Great job today so far. If you're not joining us to Zoom, good job today, guys. Keep working hard. If you are joining us over on Zoom, I will see you guys shortly. I'll bow you guys out. Go attention. Face flags. Yay. Face. Mr. Raleigh, get on up here real quick. Faces. Someone in gay. Yay.
Hell's on.
Nice live with our goal. Excellent spam. Class is dismissed. We'll see you on Zoom.
Perfect.
Good job today, guys.